has the day Ayew done? So many people are casting innuendos, throwing torpedoes and missiles his way. I sit back, I look at the day Ayew, and I'm like, what kind of enemies? How did the enemies come about? Why?
So Otto Addo, after naming his squad, the major talking point is the fact that Andre Ayew is not in the team. Everybody's talking about it, and I'm sure you're also aware of that. His family has reacted to it. Andre Ayew's father has reacted to it. His PRO and even the family has officially reacted to it. We'll look at what the family has said. And then former Black Stars striker Prince Tego, who is known as the Prince of Goals, has also reacted to Otto Addo leaving Andre Ayew out of the squad. We also talk about other Ghanaian players like INAKI Williams, Majeed Waris, who have also reacted to Otto Addo's squad. I have also updates on Black Stars players when they are going to arrive in camp and the training itinerary for the national team. I have all the details here to share with you. We'll wrap up with Otto Addo and he promising Ghanaians that he will be able and try everything possible to qualify for the World Cup. I'll ask you whether it's easy or it's going to be a difficult one for Ghana to do. We'll wrap up with other conversations so far as the Black Stars is concerned. As usual, if it's your first time, please hit on the subscription button so that we can all build this community together. Don't forget to like the video, share if you like it, leave a comment also in the comment section. Let's make it as interactive as possible. As always, without wasting much time, let's get straight into today's video. Right, so I'm sure now you are aware that Otto Addo has released his 26-man squad for Ghana's World Cup qualifiers, one against Mali and then one against Central African Republic in Kumasi. If you don't know the squad, I'll just try and run through it for you to get an idea of the team. Maybe it's the first time like you are seeing it, so perhaps you would get to know the players. So the goalkeepers are Tizigi, Wallacott, Frederick Asari, Gideon Mensah, Ebenezer Annan, Mohamed Salisu, Jerome Opoku, Abdul Mumin, Alexander Jiku, Alidu Seidu, Tariq Lamte, Mohamed Kudus, and Nuyama, Sales Abdul Samed, Ibrahim Usman, Thomas Partey, Edmond Addo, Elisha Wusu, Abu Francis, Usman Bukari, Abdul Fattah Ishaku, Antoine Semenyo, Jordan Ayew, Usman Ibrahim or Ibrahim Usman, Kamaldeen Suleimana, and Brendan Thomas Asante. These are the players that Otto Addo has mentioned. And if you look at the squad, the biggest omission is the fact that Capito Andre Ayew isn't in the team. And it has been the major talking point, aside every other thing that Otto Addo talked about at the press conference. The major talking point is the fact that Otto Addo took out Andre Ayew. A lot of people have reacted to it. Others feel that is the biggest call any coach can make in recent times as far as football is concerned. I think that's is in tandem with when Kwesi Appiah decided to strip off the captaincy from Asamoah Gyan and give it to Andre Ayew. That's the two biggest calls any coach has made in Ghana football ever since maybe I grew up and started watching football, because dropping Andre Ayew Capito in a period when he's performing well. We called him when he didn't have a club. We called him when he was struggling at his club side. And now more that he's performing very well, Otto Addo decided not to call him. It has been the major talking point. So, as it should be. But the recent reaction is from his club, from his family, and then his father. I think there's a page on social media that represents his father, which is on Twitter, and he said, once there's life, there's hope. That's the tweet that appears on the page of his father. He says, once there's life, there's hope. That's the tweet that the page of his father made. And then there's his PRO, who also made an official comment. And then I think I'll read what his father posted on his page. He says, when there's life, there's hope. Obviously, he says, when there's life, there's hope. And it happens to be the platform of the father. He's been sharing a lot of content about him and the national team. So obviously, I believe it's a legit page that represents the family. Another post that was made by Fifi Taki. Fifi Taki happens to be the spokesperson for the Andrew family, and he made it. He says, Andrew Ayew's dedication to Ghana is unwavering and lifelong, a commitment that began in his childhood and remains unshakable to this day. Through thick and thin, he stands proudly as a son of the nation, his passion and loyalty to Ghana burning bright for all to see. Today, tomorrow, and forever, Andrew Ayew's heart beats for Ghana. That's true. Today, tomorrow, and forever, Andrew Ayew's heart beats for Ghana. And also, Sula, who is the uncle of Andrew Ayew, in an interview, spoke with colleague senior journalist Sadiq Adams, and he said that the family will sit down, go for a meeting, and communicate officially to the general public the next step of Andrew Ayew. If you ask for my opinion, I think Andrew Ayew it's been long overdue when it comes to he retiring from the national team. He has given everything to the Black Stars, and I believe he had perfect opportunities to retire from the national team, especially when we went for the first AFCON, the one that we struggled to qualify out of the group stages under Milo. I believe he should have retired from there. He didn't. He came back to play for the AFCON. We struggled as well. And I think when I look at Andrew Ayew here, it's not like he doesn't want to retire, but I feel he wants to retire on a high. When I look at him, that's what I feel. I feel like he wants to retire on a high, but unfortunately, the high is not coming. The high is not high, if there's any word like that. And I think he just needs to say goodbye to the national team. But for Andrew Ayew, for the Andrew Ayew we all know, I don't think he would just say bye-bye without trying to come back into the team. But the head coach has also said that he wouldn't say never. Andrew Ayew can do something extraordinary and he will call him back to the team. But if he asks for my opinion, I think he's an experienced player. He knows what to do. But if he asks for my opinion, I think he should just wait. Not retire out of this. So it will be very obvious that Otto Addo has retired him. No. He can just wait, let things die down quietly, have a conversation with Otto Addo and let him know that, okay, call me back once. When you call me back once, we'll use that match and then I'll officially communicate that I'm retiring from the national team after this game. Like something nice, And I think Otto Addo appears to be a nice man who appreciates Andrew Ayew very much. Because Andrew Ayew has been around for a long time, And anybody who likes the Black Stars will always like Andrew Ayew. Moving away from Andrew Ayew and his family reaction, Prince Tego, who is a former striker of the Black Stars, as a matter of fact, Andrew Ayew played with Prince Tego at a point. Yes. 2010, Andrew Ayew was around. Prince Tego was also around. So they played together for a while, just that Prince Tego has retired. Prince has also reacted to the head coach leaving Andrew Ayew out of the squad and even Otto Addo's full squad. He said for him, he's not surprised that Otto Addo has left him out. Otto Addo is the coach. Ghana has given him a responsibility and he will make the right call. At the end of the day, he's the one making the choices. So he'll make the big calls. He believes this is a very big call. He's saying Otto Addo believes that he doesn't want to call Andrew Ayew, but there may be another coach who may call him, which is fair. Some coaches may still want Andrew Ayew in their team, but Otto Addo is the one that has made the big call. So I want us to listen to what Prince Tego actually said in an interview with Angel FM, and then we'll come back and talk about other things.
Menya all that surprise because Obit say Otto Addo, Ocean lifestyle, where he has played all his football from Germany. Okay. And at Germany, so I've been there, and I mean him saying your friend is on game this party. What say? Germany coaches always want your friend is a player obey 90 minutes a man. Like they always want to work with the youth players because Omonim say energy, the kind of pace are here for games, Those are the people that can do those kind of work for them. And I think say coach be any philosophy or the name because Koye and Koye you the blame be man. Okay. And me no the exclusion of the now we me one because be only type of new blaster person building. This is how you want to do it. Obi subet me aba. Still no bet me I'm making sure say still the day will be in the team. Okay. And with this decision coach no purely decision and you be na a influence na na say o ka be a no ono feel say player wey am here and am me person me no mo nye ejuma o just say that is how it works o call Europe e wo be a boom players be mo ti bench and no just mo nye good
okay
o just say coach no coach no person or no be ejuma because maybe on type of play and be on commitment no and one team and win o just say and no I think say ni nyina no ye the friend is saying as somebody or whatever they say yeah the Bema coach because right now yeah safety say or no head coach no whatever he does or things say beboa country no that is what we have to support until say the all kind want me anye there want me anye until say coach no beba officially now one man I'm already captain I'm obi fufuro say right now this is our new blaster captain no he's still the captain
okay
and you will never know say maybe some time to come coach no better friend nobody knows what I say you know I think say it's too early to I mean have some judgmental I mean decision on this case what I say that is how I feel because coach wants to build a new team building a new team it's up to him to choose which kind of player he wants.
Yeah, I think he spoke very well. He made us understand that Otto Addo is the coach. He decides who he wants to call and who he doesn't want to call. But the squad is one that looks like the coach wants to move on from the old players and start a new team. So let's talk about other Black Stars players and how they have also reacted to the squad. Majeed Ashimeru and INAKI Williams are out of the team because of injury, and they are part of the players that the GFA announced that they are not in the team because they are injured, not because the coach didn't call them. Baba Idrisu, INAKI Williams, Emmanuel Ejay, Denis Odoye, Daniel Amate, Joseph Penso, Majeed Ashimeru, Joseph Edu, Daniel Kofiche. So the FA published these people as players that are injured. That's why they are not in the squad. And right after that, INAKI Williams and Majeed Ashimeru commented. INAKI Williams posted love emoji and strong. Ashimeru also commented with love emoji, strong and shaking. I'm not good with emojis, but I will leave the emoji. You can see it on the screen. These are what the statements they made on the page. I think they understand that they are not in the team because of injury, and these are players that will always get a chance. Like INAKI Williams will always be in the squad. Majeed Ashimeru, the kind of football he plays, he's one player that Otto Addo really like in his squad. So these two players have also reacted to it. Let's wrap up with one thing that Otto Addo said about him. So he was asked his target, what he wants to do as a coach, how far he wants to go, and he said now he wants to qualify Ghana to the World Cup. Ghana obviously wants to go to the World Cup. Yeah, American dream. We all want to go to the World Cup and go, and because we went to Qatar, we enjoyed ourselves. We want to also go to America, Canada, USA to go and have America, Canada, Mexico to go and enjoy the World Cup. He said Ghana will try and qualify. It's just difficult because we find ourselves we are fourth in the group. It's difficult, but he wants Ghana to qualify, and he believes Ghana can qualify. Let's listen to Otto Addo as well.
Surely the aim is to qualify. At the moment we are in the fourth position, only the first one will go through. It will be difficult, especially the next away game in Mali. They have a very, very strong squad. But the aim is to qualify, but it's also the aim from the others. So it's about having the right team culture. This is the number one thing, what we're trying to build, the culture, long-term culture, surely habits in the team, habits about work ethic, about being disciplined, about on and off the pitch, and surely to prepare them well. So this is our part to be on the pitch, to prepare them well, about to make them know about what's going to happen in the game. And once they know, they have an advantage to make better decisions on the pitch. And this is our job.
I think I like him. I like people that are straight to the point, very honest. He doesn't want to play around. It's going to be a tough move, but he's the coach. He has to tell us that he wants to qualify. But what do you think? Can we easily qualify, or can we even qualify? Or Muku forgets? Like, we should just forget about qualifying and then concentrate on building a new team. But we can still build a new team and still win, because we have enough quality players on the team that we can still build a decent squad that can go ahead and win something for us. Well, so that's it for today. We talked about Andrew Ayew and his family. We talked about Otto Addo's team. We talked about what Otto Addo believes to be a success for him. We also talked about some Black Stars players reacting. That's all for today, guys. Let me know what you think in the comment section. If you see this video, please watch for me so that we can all build this community. You watch, it gives him the motivation to do more content. So please try and watch, and don't forget to also leave a comment. Even if you watch the video, 1 person, 2 people, at least leave a comment so that I can also give you a shout out, so that I also know that I'm communicating with a group of people. As usual, my name is Delali Frank. Until meet again, bye bye for now.